Prada Luna Rossa Ocean the Eau de Parfum versus Luna Rossa Black. Which one is the best? So over a year ago I did a Luna Rossa Ocean EDP versus EDT comparison, and in the comments I got a request to do Ocean Eau de Parfum versus Black, and I said that if that comment got over 100 likes then I would do a comparison. So I know I'm late, sorry about that. I'm going to go through what they smell like, then compare them when it comes to usage, mass appeal and performance, and which one I think is the very best. Before I begin, please drop a like on this video, thank you, I really do appreciate it, and make sure you hit that subscribe. So it's finally time, let's do this. So let's start with Prada Luna Rossa Ocean the Eau de Parfum. Some of the notes in Prada Luna Rossa Ocean Eau de Parfum are grapefruit, frankincense, vanilla and amber extreme. To me, Prada Luna Rossa Ocean the Eau de Parfum opens up with grapefruit, and I think this is a very smooth kind of freshness with a bit of sweetness to it. The freshness here is not of the overly sort of a bright and fresh kind, so don't expect this to be like the freshest of fresh, but it's a very smooth and short-lived dose of it that has a bit of sweetness to it. That initial dose of freshness is an absolutely gorgeous one. Unfortunately though, that part really doesn't last long, and as it has into the mids, in comes that vanilla, and everything turns into this primarily vanillic scent that's incredibly smooth and balsamic. There's this soft ambery warmth around it all. So a recap of the opening through to the mids. An initial dose of grapefruit gives it a very smooth kind of freshness which fades away quite quickly. And as it has into the mids, it's pretty much all about a very smooth balsamic kind of vanilla that's a bit ambery warm. The drawdown is where everything is just pushing through and growing in intensity. The vanilla is amped up and it's definitely more intense, but with a sort of a softness to it. The amberness is amped up to the max, and the whole thing has a warmth and shine to it, and there's a bit of smooth woodiness to it all. So a recap of the dry down, it's vanillic, woody and very ambery, and everything is quite balsamic and smooth. With the exception of that short-lived grapefruit, I do feel that most of what is coming through in the opening through to the mids is still present in the dry down, but more intense. So while it's not a linear scent, the goodness of the opening and the mids is basically amplified through the dry down. I've received quite a few comments saying that this is just another generic vanillic scent, but I do not agree. Its extreme amberiness and the sort of a smoothness of it all is actually something quite unique, and I think it's fantastic. So let's move on to Prada Luna Rossa Black. Some of the notes in Prada Luna Rossa Black are bergamot, angelica, patchouli, coumarin, amber and musk. Luna Rossa Black to me pretty much goes straight into a mix of soft spiciness and vanilla, and it has this dry, slightly powdery and almost hay-like feel to it. I know some feel that Luna Rossa Black is a generic scent, and I think that while there are other fragrances with sort of a similar feel to them, and also with a mix of spiciness, powderiness and vanilla, the dry and hay-like feel of it does have a bit of uniqueness. As it has into the mids, its powderiness grows in intensity, the vanilla grows stronger as well, and its spiciness starts to fade into the background. Two things about the vanilla and its powderiness. This is vanilla but with a twist. It is powdery, but at least to me it's not a sort of a thick kind of powderiness, and instead a more sort of a dry kind that's not too heavy. The dry down is where its woodiness finally comes through and balances up the whole thing and turns it into this masculine woody and powdery scent where its vanilla-ish side takes a backseat to its woodiness. The dry down is also where I'm getting this soft but prominent dose of musk, and everything is a bit ambery warm. I think they pretty much nailed the combo of vanilla, woodiness and powderiness, and the addition of musk and amber is really nice. We are going by scent first in this comparison, but let's quickly compare them when it comes to performance. To me, they are fairly similar. None of them is beast mode. I know some of you feel that both of these are beast mode, but I do not think any of them is beast mode, and I also do not think any of them is weak. Both have about average projection with pretty good longevity, but none of these two is a strong one. And I do recommend spraying more to get a more noticeable scent cloud, especially if you're going out. So let's talk a bit about usage. Both are scents that can be used throughout the year, but Ocean Eau de Parfum is a bit more versatile for sure, whereas Black does have a bit more depth, warmth and weight to it. So if Ocean Eau de Parfum is for the entire year, I would not reach for Luna Rossa Black on the warmest of days because of its warmer scent. So let's talk about compliments and mass appeal. Both are definitely compliment getters. Can't really go wrong with any of them, as both are attractive scents that a lot of people will enjoy getting whiff of. Let's quickly compare them scent-wise, and I'll share which of them is my favorite. They both focus on woodiness, amberiness, and vanilla. They both have something balsamic to them, and both of them are quite smooth. So there's definitely a bit of similarity here. But Ocean Eau de Parfum takes that smoothness to another level for sure. The vanilla, at least to me, is a lot more prominent in Ocean Eau de Parfum, and I also feel it's a bit sort of more rich. While both are ambery and woody, the amberiness and woodiness is not exactly the same. And you can really feel that if you try them out side by side in the dry down. Clear differences between the two is the powderiness and muskiness of Black. You have this warm, fuzzy and powder feel to Black that doesn't exist in Ocean Eau de Parfum. And that to me, along with Ocean Eau de Parfum's extreme smoothness, is really what separates the two. Now, I absolutely love well-made powdery scents, and Luna Rossa Black is a fantastic one, but the rich vanilla of Ocean Eau de Parfum, along with its extreme amberiness and its extreme smoothness, is really what I'm addicted to. I think Black smells great, I absolutely love wearing it, but the one I'm absolutely addicted to is Luna Rossa Ocean, the Eau de Parfum. So to me, this one is the winner. Now, I would absolutely love to know which one you think is the winner and why, so make sure you comment. Like this video, thank you, I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe, make sure you check out the videos over there, and I'll see you in the next one.